Welcome to the Ghostly Chronicles. The 13th Echo. The legend. Deep in the Vardon Cliffs, there's a narrow canyon known as Echo Maw, a naturally formed passage where sound bounces endlessly, creating these eerie echoes that sometimes, almost seem to answer you back. Centuries ago, villagers believed spirits lived inside the canyon walls, mimicking voices to lure travelers into dead ends. It was said that if you called out and heard your voice reply more than 12 times, the 13th Echo wasn't your voice anymore. It belonged to something else. No one ever returned after hearing the 13th Echo. The adventure begins. 4 adventure vloggers, Ravi, Arjun, Nisha, and Sana, heard whispers of this place from a fading entry in an old mountaineer's journal. The thrill of finding a place untouched by cameras drew them to it. They reached the cliffs by noon and stood at the entrance to Echo Maw, a narrow gorge so deep it swallowed sunlight, the walls lined with jagged black stone. A strange rule they agreed on, no calling out unnecessarily. But honestly, curiosity has a way of unraveling discipline. About 30 minutes into the canyon, Ravi shouted, "Hello!" as a joke. The word bounced back at them. "Hello! Hello! Hello!" The echoes faded, until the 12th faint reply. They all laughed though, honestly. The air seemed heavier now. A cold draft blew through the cracks in the rock. But then, a 13th echo came. Not a word, not a repeat, just a low guttural whisper. None of them spoke, paralyzed by sudden dread. "Who's there?" Arjun called out. 12 normal echoes answered. Then a different voice, deeper, rasping, replied, "I am here." Panic set in. The walls of the gorge felt, narrower. The light dimmed unnaturally, even though no clouds covered the sky. Nisha's phone glitched, showing faces in the dark stone, faces that disappeared when she looked up. Sana grabbed her arm. "We need to leave. Now!" But every turn they took led to another dead end, though their footprints kept appearing ahead of them. The air grew colder. Soon the canyon was alive with whispers, calling each of their names, not in unison, from different directions, some urgent, some pleading. Ravi swore he saw his own reflection moving in a crack in the rock, smiling when he wasn't. Then Arjun vanished around a bend. They heard his scream, they rushed after him, and found nothing but a pool of dark water in the stone. On its surface, a single ripple, though no stone had fallen. A whisper rose from the pool, one down. The remaining 3 ran, but the gorge kept changing. Familiar markings vanished. The walls pulsed like breathing flesh. Every sound they made had too many echoes now, voices replying in languages none of them knew. Then, Nisha slipped, her scream echoing, swallowed in the chorus of foreign voices. When Sana and Ravi looked back, she was gone. But, her voice whispered from ahead, "This way, hurry." Only Sana knew. It wasn't Nisha's voice anymore. They found themselves at a wide cavern inside the gorge, walls lined with skeletal remains fused into the rock, mouths open mid-scream. The 13th Echo spoke, a single phrase in their own voices, "You called us." The walls began to close in, the air thickened. Sana grabbed Ravi's hand. "Close your eyes, don't answer it, don't speak." But Ravi, trembling, whispered, "Who are you?" The final echo came, "You." Only Sana emerged from the gorge at dawn, alone, her hair streaked with white, her eyes distant. She never spoke again. And when the villagers found her, one of them muttered, "Another who heard the 13th Echo." They quietly sealed Echo Maw with stone, but on still nights, if you stand close enough, you might still hear your name softly on the wind. Please like, share, and subscribe.